Hello, welcome to the first dev blog about the Tower Builder. Um, I'll have timestamps in the description so you can skip to different sections. I'm just gonna go over each section here and quickly give a rundown of the progress and yeah, and at the end I'll probably just comment on what my goals are and a few other extra details. So here we have our workshop and enhancements. We can enter a value and it will go to its limit. Um, when the upgrade is complete, it goes yellow, maxed. These placeholder numbers here are the max level of the upgrade. So here, if I type 99, it will go down to 20. And that's not yellow because the enhancement is not maxed. So once both of them are maxed, it goes yellow. But where it's only one, the whole thing should go yellow. Okay, so next, I plan to have unlocking, so not all of these stats are available at the start. So maybe I might have a button to unlock them, and they unlock a few stats. I'm not sure if it's worth the time, but I'll look into it. Next, ultimate weapons. So here I've got them so that they're off. You cannot select anything, but if you turn it on, it highlights and you can change it, and yes. But you cannot turn on the plus until all the ultimate weapons are on. But I'm going to show perks along with this. So perks, we have all this. We have our bans. Currently, I only set it to 2 for now. So yeah, we can ban and unban, and then the priority takes over, and then yeah, so that works like that. So priority doesn't work like it does in game. This is more of a perfect run of what perks we want for a perfect run. And so like if you have 5 or 6 highlighted, they're the 5 or 6 main perks you want to focus on. And I want to give a rundown of how many waves it will take to collect those perks. So here we have each stack value of the perk. Obviously, there's a few bugs still. You can see here that none of these ultimate weapons are available because they're not turned on, but I can interact with the black hole one. So we'll go turn on Chronofield, Gold Tower, and where is it? Perks, and we can see we can interact with them now, whereas we couldn't before. And then we'll just turn on all of these. So just to show, like we still can't use any plus, but we turn them all on. We can use the pluses now. We can turn them off. Yeah, and the perks, it's blocked out the random ultimate, and we can still interact with all the new perk ultimate weapon perks. So that's those two. Cards are next. So here we can choose our stars. You can turn them off. You can max everything. I think I'm going to put a button here at the top to just do max all, and it will just make everything max instead of clicking each individual like this, because it's pretty tedious. So we have 9 card slots unlocked, so I can click them. any order. Yeah, so there, I can't click, that's 9, I can't add any more, but I can still change their stars, and if I turn it off, number 9 goes, and I can reselect number 9. If I reduce this to 5, it gets rid of the last 4, and keeps the first 5. I think the current cap is 19, so you can type in any 2-digit number above 19 and it will go back to 19, and then we can just add them all, whatever you've got. So they have to have at least 1 star for to be turned on. So, but yeah, as I said, like we can turn this one off, and then all the numbers change. Yeah, that's cards. Labs. The labs work similar to the workshops. We could just type in our values. We got a max value, max levels here, 99. Type it in. Here, max level is 4. Type it in. Obviously, it's not 100% yet. So yeah, health 100. Oh, that's the wrong number. It always just goes to the max. Yeah, so eventually these will all be hooked up to give proper values. Relics are pretty self-explanatory. You just click the relics that you have. You can click them off. Eventually these values up here will change or update whenever you select something. Themes, the value already updates, so and as we get more themes we can just easily add them. You can turn them off. The backgrounds are here. Yeah, etc. We'll come back to modules. We'll go to bots. I've got the starter packs. These are mostly just for a coin. I want to give a coin boost value, so we know what multiplier we have. So yeah, so here, same thing with the ultimate weapons. You can't select anything until you turn them on, and then you can do all that. Okay, so let's go to the modules. This, I basically have only spent a couple hours on this one, so it's not working 100%. But yeah, as you upgrade the rarity of the module, these become available, and as you downgrade, they block out the ones that aren't available for that rarity. So I'm going to have here, the first two are going to be none and non-epic selections, because starting people might not have a module, or they might not have a epic yet. And then these will be the 4 epics with all the unique effects and stuff. Yeah, so you can upgrade all these, and then I'm gonna have this set up so that you select your 6 of these, depending on your level, obviously, what's unlocked. So you select your 6, and if you lower your level, it's gonna reduce the amount that you can assign. And as you just saw there, it went from these 3 mythics will go down once I lower the level to legendary. So there you go. And if that occurs, then that should be deselected. So I'm getting to it. There's still a few bugs. I just implemented this yesterday and it's pretty buggy. Yeah, so I did try another idea with the modules, with drop-down boxes to make it a bit neater, but I'll see if I can find that. Here we go. Yeah, it just wasn't working well. It was too tedious to work with to get the it's much neater, but it was too tedious to get the the drop boxes working the way I wanted them. And yeah, I think this is much more clearer, and it works similar to how the cards work, where you select something and you assign it, and then it grays out the stuff that you can't select. But then you can always see what's available instead of bringing the drop-down menu. Yeah, that's pretty much everything that I have for now. I will have this sidebar working eventually, and I plan to have another um, tab up here that will give us a breakdown of each stat, where the multipliers are coming from, and what the multipliers are from that source. So just the goals of this app is mostly for me to get experience developing and releasing an application. It's going to be I'm going to have it open source. I'm going to put Once I'm happy with it, I'm going to put all this whole project file onto GitHub so anyone can download it and muck around with it. If someone wants to make their own version, they can go nuts and do that. Yeah, any feedback about the coding or ways to improve would be much appreciated. I'm sure there's some experienced coders in the community. Yeah, I want to get the experience of developing an app and releasing it. That's my main goal, personal one. But for the community, I want to give us something so we can share builds. I want to get rid of the 20 screenshots to where do I need to improve sort of posts that we see on Reddit. So yeah, that's my goal for there. I don't know how I'm gonna approach the saving yet. Most likely JSON files, and unless someone comes up with and tells me a better way. I want to eventually have the app auto updates and stuff like that. But yeah, that's like I said, it's a learning experience for me. I also just want to point out these tools from Sky. Well, he's added a few more since I was last here. Yeah, these are great tools if they work. There you go. So I'm not. These tools work out a lot of coins and cash and stuff like that. That sort of data. Um, like initial where you start initially and where you target to where you want to go and how much it's going to cost and all that jazz. And I'm not going to put that in my app because I don't feel the need to double up on this. It's already available for everyone, so I don't need to do it again. I don't want to mess with coins and all that information. Just the multiplier, so we know roughly a multiplier that we have in game. But yeah, these tools are pretty awesome. So check out this stuff.